Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, All Things Business. Al Thomas here on a beautiful day here in Vegas. I want to say thank you so much for taking your time to watch this today. This is called the 7 mistakes that most authors make from keep them from a $1 million, becoming a $1 million author. So if you can, just relax, leave a comment below if you can, take some notes, watch this several times over because I'm going to take my time and I want to make this clear. I'm getting a lot of people that are writing books and asking for my advice or input on their books. And I thought this would be a good video for a lot of you that are out there that are anticipating in writing a book in the near future or currently. And I want to give you the 7 mistakes that I see people make in writing a book. So I hope this helps circumvent any mistakes you may have before you go down that road and help you. Does that make sense? So the first mistake I see when people write a book is writing a book is nobody's interested in. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, listen to me out. Listen to me out. A lot of times we write books about us, our past, what we went through, this and that and the other. I get that part, but that's about a book about us. Do you think there are a lot of people who are really interested in about us? They're really interested about what can this book do for me? So most people make the mistakes by their egos in the book. It's not what the market wants, okay? They're not understanding what people want. We think people want to hear about our life, but does it benefit them? The second mistake I see people make is they don't know their audience. They're just writing a book to write a book. And when I ask people, I say, so when you're writing a book, who's your audience? Well, I don't know. Okay. So understand your audience. Number 2, your audience. What age group are you specifically doing this for? So in other words, the demographics, male or female. I don't know. What income bracket the person is trying to hit to write this book that will understand this? So these are important questions you need to sit down and think about before you write a book. The third thing I see people do when they write a book and making a mistake is, will my book solve many people's needs and problems? The book should be a problem solving, okay? Will it solve my problem? That's what people say when they pick up a book. What can I learn from this book? Will it solve my problems? Will it take care of my desires? Will it give me a roadmap to where I need to go? See, these are things that most people don't even think about when writing a book. So, number 4, do I have a clear and precise testimonials? Let me say it again. Do I have clear and precise testimonials? Well, what kind of testimonials, Mr. Thomas? Do I, in your book, are you showing, number 1, results from following you? Do you have a history of results? Wow. So, and is it measurable? Well, what do you mean it's measurable? If I do the things you do, can I measure my success from where I'm at to where you can take me? Can you 5X or 10X? So where's the results? Is it measurable? Show me in your book where it's measurable. And then also on top of that, give me some examples that you've done that I can do. That should also be in your book. Wow. See, these are things that most people don't even understand. They write a book and they say it's not selling, it's on Amazon, it's on wherever it's at, because it's not clear and precise testimonials, and it has nothing to do with that can better my life. Okay? Now, number 5, is it simple to understand? Oh my God. I have a guy had a book to me a couple weeks ago, want my input on it, and it wasn't easy to understand. Can a 3rd grader read it and understand it? Oh, that's a big one. Oh yeah, keep it simple. It's always been keep it simple. Use storytelling to prove a point. I use a lot of storytelling. Any great author is great storytelling. Any great audio is a great storyteller. When I was on stage in front of 10, 20, 30,000 people, I always told story after story after story. Matter of fact, when I go on stage, I go, hoo-hoo, I get people start laughing, having fun. We'll get to that next. But you got to be great at storytelling. That's a lot of things people miss out of the book. Storytelling. Don't be using a whole bunch of big words. You're trying to impress people with words. They got to go get a dictionary to understand. Keep it simple. Keep it relatable. Can I relate to this person's conversation? Can I relate to these stories? Very important to understand that. And the 6th thing is having fun. And like I said earlier, When I walk out on stage, hoo-hoo. Why? I'm having fun. First thing people, oh, he's here, he's on stage. Because I'm having fun. You know, people want to learn as well as have fun while doing it. So let me say it again. They want to learn and have fun as they learn. Great combination. Fun and learning go together. We've all been in a class where we had a boring teacher, knew their subject matter, 100%. But the way they delivered it, it was so boring. So boring. And guess what? We didn't learn anything. We were figuring a way how to get out of there. So if you have fun and they can learn, put the two together, now you're having fun. And last but not least, number 7, listen to constructive criticism and capitalizing on it. Oh my God, that is one of the hardest things for people to do, is to listen to the audience. When I get a book, write a book, I've got my other book will be released real shortly. And and other books, I can't talk about that, but yes, guess what they do? I have people overlook my books. I have an editor. The editor has an editor. They look over it, and I send it out to people who have large organizations. I have their input on my book before I even publish it. I want to hear the good, bad, and the ugly. So many times we're scared of criticism. No, that is to help me become a better author. Wow. So listen to your audience. When I did this series on credit cards, I got that from my audience. I took it for granted they understood how to use points and how to do this. And no, they didn't, Al Thomas. But I listened and took notes on what they wanted to know. And then I came and created that. So listen to the audience. Take notes on what you need to improve as an author. That is so hard because our ego and pride gets in the way. I had to rewrite scripts over it, pages and stuff over. But why? It made me a better author. And why? The sales would go through the roof because they saw it, put a different set of lens on it than I did. Understand this could be one of your biggest challenges as an author, is be able to sit there and swallow your pride, swallow your ego, and change things that you may not understand. But as I get the pulse of other people's, and the majority of what they say is all the same, I change it. Does that make sense? So be willing to change. Be willing to learn. And don't believe in your own press. Please, please, please. Your mother's going to always say, oh, honey, that was a great book. Your daddy's going to say, oh, that was fantastic. Because you're their kids. It doesn't necessarily mean they will go out and buy the book and other people buy it. They're your family. They're supposed to support you. So don't read and believe your press. And ask yourself, what are you willing to give up to go up? What are you willing to change in it? Because it may not be what the public wants. So understand, these are 7 things that stop people and authors from becoming a 7-figure, $1 million author in a book. So I'm going to go through these, okay? Number one is what? Writing a book that nobody's interested in. A lot of people fall in that category, about 80%. Number 2, you don't know the audience. You don't know the demographics, age, male, female, income bracket. You don't even know what you're shooting for. So you have to have an audience you're looking for, and specifically. Number 3, will my book solve many people's problems? Is there any problems? Can I learn from your book? Was it going to solve some of my problems? I'll buy the book. But if it's not going to solve any problems, why should I buy it? It's the book. Number 4, do I have clear and precision testimonials on how this book that you wrote is going to benefit my life? Or just another book of what you think is important, but may not be important to me. Wow. Number 5, is it simple to understand and read? Is it simple? Can my youngster pick it up and read it? I mean, do they need a dictionary? Keep it simple. Don't try to impress people with big words. Keep it simple. And number 6, make it fun. Remember, fun with learning is a great combination for success. Fun and learning, keep it simple, great combination. And last but not least, the hardest one involved, number 7, is to learn to listen to constructive criticism and to capitalize on it and change the things that people do not like about what you have in there. You'll save yourself a lot of time, because once you put your ego and pride in check and be able to be listening to people, that's going to help you build and sell more books. It's going to bless you in the long run. So take those 7 things to heart. They're here to help you build and sell a lot of books. Trust it. Trust me. My first book came out, God's Gift. God said, write that book. Don't sell it. Give it away. I don't know, 10, 70, 80,000, 90,000, 100, I don't know, people who listened to the book and have also downloaded the e-copy on the channel here, all Al Thomas Official. And then my other book just about ready to come out, and I can't tell you about the other ones that are in the hopper. But this is how I learned. Look, I didn't know how to do this either, but I learned through these 7 mistakes that I want to help you not make, so you'll have a successful book and you'll join the $1 Million Club in selling books. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this blessed you today. Hit the like button below. Please leave a comment, and also the subscribe button, and send this out to several people and watch them thank you for this, because who knows, they're thinking about writing a book too. And these 7 shortcuts of not making these mistakes will help you become a $1 million author in the book.